First of all, congratulate my very good friend, H.S. Ikanku, for putting together a book. I think that it takes a lot of discipline, a lot of commitment, and a lot of hard work to be able to put together a book, whatever it is. And it's always good in academia for people to put their thoughts together so that those who disagree or those who have different perspectives can also share. That is how we grow knowledge. And so I think it is commendable that we have a book looking into the leadership of Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Okay. I think the rest will be really political in terms of examining whether, in my view, he's done well or he's not done well. I think the rest will be political, so I don't want to go into that route.
All right. Kwadwo Poku, your take on this book that talks about or studies the work of the Vice President?
I'm very confused. My brother says that the rest will be political, but he's been making political statements since we started this thing. So how is he, if he comment that the Vice President is being the best Vice President we've ever had, what is political about it? I'm confused. What is political about that? Commend the man. The man has done well. Commend him. No, you condemn the government. You condemn the government. You said all sorts of things. Why commending the Vice President political? You can't commend a good thing?
Oh, Kwadwo, if you want me to get there, I'll get there.
Yeah, the man has been the book. You saying that. Hold on. You get there, I'll get there. Let me land. You commended the writer of the book. You commended the good work he has done. But the good work that the man he wrote about has done, if you comment on that, is political. No, the man has done well. He's done well. What is political about it?
I didn't say that.
Okay, so
Kwadwo, do you want him to respond to? Kwadwo, do you want him to? If you want him to respond, allow him to do that. Okay. Suleiman,
no, but my point is that I'm confused. But anyway, let me move on. Let me move on. I'm surprised he said that, because if somebody has done well, you can say he's done well. What is political about that?
So if there's time and you want me to do that, I'm really happy.
In fact, Suleiman, I'll give you about a minute. I'll give you a minute to respond.
You decided to say it's political.
Kwadwo Poku obviously wants you to get into it. I'll allow it. I'll give you a minute to get into it, and I'll circle back to you, Kwadwo. So Suleiman, please get into what you want to say that, might sound political, but I think Kwadwo wants to hear it. Now I'm curious.
But he has already made political statements. So what is
Kwadwo, just hold your horses. Let him respond, and then we come back to you. Suleiman, your take.
Well, you see, first of all, to clarify what I meant by also extraordinary. And so, yes, I hesitate to go into analyzing because he's a candidate. So if we get to that, I'll be happy to do that. But this is a book. I have not reviewed the book. I've not read the book. And that's why I didn't want to get into the point of analyzing.
My brother, let's move on. You've already done that. You see, let's move on. You've already done that. So anyway, let's not go into your personal view is what I wanted. You've expressed your personal view, which is a good thing.
All right, Kwadwo, your take, and then we get into other
You've expressed your personal view. That's a good thing. Let's move on.
Absolutely.
Look, two points I want to make before I get to the beautiful doctor's success story. Look, the point about, let me reiterate this point. An action and results are two different things. You might debate the results, but you cannot debate the action. The government has put in a lot of effort, prioritized the fight against galamsey, and making sure our cocoa thrives. That action, nobody can fault the action. Has it gotten the right results? That is where the conversation is. My brother mentioned that somebody has given away their cocoa farm for galamsey and built a 3-bedroom house. The people on the ground who know why and what it is are the results of what we are today, because they are part of the problem. But the government is still committed to the fight.
Kwadwo, we don't have enough time.
My dear, it's my time, so please let me go ahead with it, please. Sorry, allow me. Now, on the book of the Vice President, the Vice President is the only Vice President that can put up 33 policies championed by a Vice President to his name. No Vice President in the Fourth Republic can do that. 33. He can enumerate 33 policies he has championed as Vice President. As he clearly put it, he has passed. So he should be promoted. Now, my brother goes on and says he's not read the book. But look, you know the man, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. If you're being asked that, what is your assertion of the Ahobrasian Dr. Mamadou Bawumia? Everybody around the country has talked about his humility. Everybody about the country has talked about his hard work and his dedication to work. But you don't see any of that. You are talking about digitization being all around the country. It just happened to grow as weed on the ground, that nobody now put it there and it grew by itself. Somebody has to initialize something. Somebody has to initiate something. So if somebody is initiating, yes, it's in other countries. As Dr. rightfully put it, if you talk about credit economy, the only sub-Saharan Africa with credit economy is South Africa. Today, he's championing and pioneering to make sure that Ghana gets a credit economy. Now, you are telling me that just happened to fall from the sky and it will happen in Ghana regardless. But somebody is championing that. So look, for me, the book goes on to just put an icing on a cake. We all know who Dr. Mamadou Bawumia is. And everybody who has cared to follow the life of Dr. Mamadou Bawumia knows who Doctor is. So look, let's not spend time on this.
Right.
The good people of Ghana who have met, who have come in contact with Doctor in the last 7 years, knows the person Dr. Mamadou Bawumia is.
All right. Thank you. I'll do one last story from myjoyonline.com and then we can move